Well, hey, good evening. Welcome back to my little gardening show. Tonight I wanted to give you an update on my seedlings and kind of what I'm doing to take advantage of the germination rate on some of these cells. Basically, what I'm doing is separating plants and putting them in the spots that didn't sprout rather than starting from seed again. So I just want to show you what I'm doing and what I'm finding and all that good stuff. So here we are, the lettuce tray, and even though I resowed about, I don't know, 15 of these cells, not all of them sprouted again, or they're just real slow. So in a lot of these I've got double plants, and see, I've already separated these. I had 3 that came up. They're all pretty healthy. They've all got a pretty good rootstock on them, relatively speaking. That one's not as good, but should do better once it's in its own little cell. Here's some more where I've got 4 out of this one. 3 of them I'll probably keep. I don't know about that one. That one's looking a little weak, relatively speaking. If we lay this out, you can kind of see the root on that compared to that. That's a big difference, and really a sign early on of how healthy the plant will be. You're looking at the rootstock, we're looking at the foliage and symmetry and all that good stuff. I couldn't find my little icing scoop. When we moved, all my gardening stuff kind of got kind of placed in different containers and stuff, and so anyway, I'll get this. Was a tent stake, works pretty well to extract the seedlings from the grow mix, which again is just a mixture of worm castings and pre-mixed, I guess it's called pro mix, a ratio of 2 to 1. So if I had like 2 cups of pro mix, I'd have 1 cup of worm castings. Here's another one. Even better rootstock. So there's a really good comparison. If we had an overabundance of seedlings, this is what we'd be looking for here. And that would be our A plants. Look how green that is. One thing you want to be careful of extracting these is that you don't bend the stem. So I'm trying to grab them by the foliage. Just be as gentle as I can and use the tool to kind of pry it out. Fortunately, the rootstock, with these only being about a week old, a little over a week old, it's not that large yet, and they're not all tangled up, so they're easy to separate. So again, we're going to go through, we're going to separate our doubles, and we're going to plant in the cells that didn't sprout or just starting, like just real, not real good germination. So we get a full tray. Here, I think I got a better packet of seeds, or better packets with the kohlrabi kale and the cabbages. Most everything sprouted, is looking really healthy. Imagine the rootstock on these are even bigger, probably twice as large as what I'm seeing on the lettuce. Part of that's just the nature of the plant. But we're going to get this done. We're going to get these watered in, give them a shot of the Dr. Earth's, to eliminate any kind of shock. And then we'll be done for tonight. One thing I noticed, kind of a boo-boo, is that my timer, I had put it on the override feature. It's set to go off at 10. Well, I had the override on, so what that means is for the last probably 2 days, these lights have been on constant, which is not a good thing. You want a period of time for the plants to rest and grow, and they do most of their growth at night. when the sun's down or when the lights are off, so to speak. That's when they generate their, the photocells and various things. I mean, they're growing continuously, but they do the majority of their growth at night. And so I didn't do the plants any favors by having the lights on the last couple of days 24/7. So we're definitely going to make sure that the switch is turned back to go with what the dial dictates there. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. We'll get these planted out and probably start another tray of seedlings maybe this week and kind of go from there. In the next probably 2 weeks, I'll be starting the warm weather stuff, the tomatoes and the peppers. So they take about 8 weeks to really get established and get going. So we'll kind of go from there. I guess that's it. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.